and to feel great naked.
Naked.
What?
Naked.
Naked.
What?
Not naked.
Hey,
Naked.
You getting naked on here?
Naked on the gram, on the Facebooks.
On Facebooks?
No, maybe. Stay tuned. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Stop.
Oh, low network connection. Oh, we're back.
There we are.
All right. Here we go. We'll get this moving along. We want to talk about our business card and a little bit of, I don't want to call it a mission statement, but kind of a statement that's like, you know, when you're at like a networking thing and they're like, hey, you got 15 seconds, tell us who you are, and you go, right? And you go through that little process.
Yeah.
Those have been networking events, you know what I'm talking about, right? We did an online one the other day, and we just got invited to it, but we didn't know what it was, and so we jumped on there, and the girl was like, great, new people. And we were like, hey, like, cool, you have 7 minutes to talk about yourself. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
And I just
slowly
dipped.
and then I just like word vomited for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But we are going to talk about this guy. Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh, he's throwing the cards.
So-
Throwing the cards.
This gets a lot of attention. Let's go over it real quick.
Uh-huh.
All right? So we help busy professionals find their strength in and outside the gym so that they can elevate their career, enjoy adventure, and feel great naked. Now, let's talk about what that means and what that means about Prevail and a little bit of like why we're not really like everyone else. It's hard in the fitness industry because you just kind of, you get drowned out and watered down with like just the grossness of the fitness industry. We all think of like the really douchey personal trainer or like the hype girl that's in the middle of like the Zumba class, the woo girl in front of 50 people. And part of this card and part of our mission statement is explaining that, right? It's really talking to the individual that's going to receive that information and be like, oh, that's me, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
And so, first line, we help busy professionals. Now, why do we start off talking like that? Because we're trying to talk to a specific type of person. So if we would have said, well, we help, I don't know, someone else. I don't know what demographic of people, but we help busy professionals. And what we mean by busy is we mean productive. We mean people that have careers or have very specific jobs that are entrepreneurs, business owners, managers, all those types of professions, because we find that type of individual matches the best with how we do what we do at Prevail, right? So a busy professional, that type of individual, one, understands quality over quantity. They understand the importance of not doing things cheap and fast. They understand that they need to get the most out of the thing that they're getting out of it, and it needs to have the highest return on investment with the least amount of work in. So that comes back to how we do stuff, right? We want the person who wants to come in, get to work, listens, and is like, all right, you guys are awesome. I got shit to do.
Right.
Cool,
Bye.
man. Deuces.
Yeah. Right.
See you later, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of we help busy professionals. And part of our system is we don't expect people to be in the gym 6 days a week.
No.
Right?
Or
It's
hours
not,
at a time.
right. It's not part of our process. Now, if you need something to do 7 days a week, we help coach and communicate that. But we don't want you in the studio 6 and 7 days a week dying for an hour a day, just like killing yourself over and over again, because we understand that as professionals, we got shit to do. We want to have the energy to do it. We don't want to be dead and tired, right? So that's the we help busy professionals. The next line, to find their strength in and outside of the gym. So that's really, really important for us as well, because we want you know how people always say that you got to make fitness your lifestyle.
Right.
We don't believe in that.
No.
No, we believe that strength and fitness needs to elevate your lifestyle, right? We don't
make it better.
Right. We're not trying to replace who you are as a person.
No.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to create the next evolution of a person, right? So that they can find their strength in and outside of the gym. A lot of this stuff carries over from my time in the service, where there are things that you go through mentally that create a different part of you. Okay, is that, now that gets a little, right? So
Right.
we want you to become the next level, the next evolution of you as yourself. Not just, oh, I can do a pull-up. That is the next strength level inside the gym. But what did it take for you to get to that pull-up, right? It took consistency, it took patience, it took education, it took atmosphere and community and hard work, right? So we want those things, want you to feel like you can get more out of the gym than you take in. The other part too about in and outside the gym is we want you to be as capable as a person as possible so that you can do things outside of the gym.
Right.
Okay? So that you can go do whatever it is that you need to go do without being nervous or fearing about injury or capability or what you can do. Right? Next thing. So that you can elevate their career, enjoy adventure, and feel great naked. Now, all these kind of sum up into so that they can elevate their career. There's a crazy stat that...
Oh, well, came to the other side. Sorry, I was being
There's
blinded.
There's a crazy stat from our studio that 1 out of like 6 people within the first 6 months of being with us get a promotion at their job.
Which is crazy. Now, we're not doing like career development. No.
Right?
No.
But I think that there's a translation from how we create a mindset about our process that translates into the rest of your life. So those are some pretty crazy numbers that you're like, it's likely that once you start with us, the rest of your life is literally going to change.
Yep.
And it's very common that we see a lot of people get promotions when they're within 6 months of being with us.
Yeah. You walk in taller, you walk in with more confidence, all of that stuff.
Right, your posture changes, your composure changes, the way you speak. Not really the way you speak, but...
Maybe you're a little spicier.
Maybe. A little attitude, maybe.
A little attitude?
Definitely the way you listen changes. Right, the way you receive people changes also. Right? Elevate their career, so that's part of that.
Yeah.
And then enjoy adventure. This is really, really, really big for us. Enjoy adventure because... with that whole not spending 6 days a week in the gym, we also want you to be able to take 6 days a week, 6 days away from the gym and not feel guilty about it, not feel bad, not feel like, oh my goodness, I'm going to gain 30 pounds because I'm not killing myself 6 days a week. And you leave and you can go do whatever it is that you want to go do. You go to whatever national park you want to go to. You can climb whatever trail you want to.
Not worried about anything.
You're not worried about, man, I
Just
just don't
go.
know if I can make it down or I'm going to be so tired. And so that's really important is that you have the capability to enjoy whatever adventure you want to go do, right? And especially we have a lot of people that have goals to go hike something and they have a goal of in 6 months, I'm going to go to this place and hike that trail. I need to be ready for that. I need to be in shape for that. I need to be durable enough and I need to be, just have the ability to go do it.
And enjoy it while I'm doing it, not like feel completely beaten up the next day from doing it too.
Right. Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah. And then the last piece is feel great naked. Now, when we first wrote this up, we actually put look great naked.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were communicating with some, I don't remember, I think it was communicating with clients about it or communicating with ourselves a few weeks later. And looking great naked and feeling great naked are two different things.
Yeah.
Because looking great naked is subjective. Right. Now, feeling great naked is a whole different thing. You want to feel confident and comfortable in your skin to be naked, right? Not just look great naked.
Yeah.
So feeling great naked and looking great naked. Usually if you feel great naked, you look great naked. We don't want to be, something that we talk about with some of our people is there's a difference between creating a body that looks good and creating a body that does good.
Right.
We want the best. We want both worlds. We don't just want to look good or look smaller. We want to be better, more capable, more durable, and look better. Yeah.
Right.
So we help busy professionals find their strength in and outside the gym so that they can elevate their career, enjoy adventure, and feel great naked. That's what we do.
That's it.
That's what we're about. That's what that stuff means. So if you feel like that resonates with you and you feel like those priorities in your health, right? If you feel like, you know what? I do want to feel better. I want to be more capable. I want to be more durable. I'm getting into my mid to late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, I want more confidence. I want to go on
I don't want to go do bro gym. Or I don't want to go do burpees at some big metal building, right? I want to actually just become a better, more capable human. And I want to do it sensible. And I don't want to spend all my time there. I want to spend 3 days a week at barely an hour and get shit done and get out of there. Well, it's true.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. I want it to be a part of your life, not take over.
Right.
And do all other stuff.
Right. And that pretty much gets summed up into why it's called Prevail, right? Because prevail, to grow or to overcome. And that is the whole point, not to die. We don't want to be... No, you mean like...
Right.
Well, extending your life is definitely an important part of exercise. As we've all noticed, being healthy is extremely important.
It is extremely important.
And I don't mean to be like, use fear at all to tell people, but there's some crazy stats that people contracting COVID under 60, guess what the number one health condition for people who contract COVID under 60 are?
What?
Is obesity. Oof, man. Being healthy really does make a difference. You can change your life. Okay. Prevail. That's our card. That's what we're about.
That's us.
See you guys.
Bye.